Good morning in there, out there, from in here, out here. A little late today, have a little family setback. Haven't you had one or two of those? Vivi's nose, there's Vivi. Gotta have a slurp to get going. Beautiful day here, wow. Man, you don't get to look out the window like I do. Well, did you watch the speech last night? Oh, I gotta reach to set it down. Yeah, it's my buddy. She watched the speech. What did you think of that speech? Yeah. It was peaceful like that, wasn't it? Yeah. What did you think of the way the people talked afterwards? What did you think of that? Yeah, that's what I would agree with too. Yeah. I tell you, 38 years teaching in college, if I'd have had these people who were commenting afterwards in a group, I'd have had to, I'd have thrown them out of class. It was the most embarrassing thing. It was like elementary school children screaming at each other. I tell you, that's what's embarrassing. I mean, everybody knows. Look, if you're a Trump person out there, you better leave the room, okay? Or never tune in again, because I'm going to tell you right now that I'm my father's son, and he's an assembly line worker son. He was a coach. Vivi, hey, I got some more to keep you here. Oh, it's good. Hey, give me here. Turn it around. What are you gonna do? Anyway, there's no way I have to stay my father's son. There's no way he could possibly deal with somebody as malicious as that. They haven't used the word malicious yet, and they need to use it. However, at the same time, whenever I see him, I look at all those people snarling and screaming behind him, and yeah, that's what we're living with. Oh my. I wish I could get rid of campaigns. Maybe no more rallies. It's embarrassing in one thing. We have pep rallies in high school, but rallies for the president of the free world. Now there's one for you. Huh? Rallies for the president of the free world. I declare 105 days of quiet. Yeah. 105 days of quiet. Let me see what I have here. Hey, the Olympics start tomorrow. And I'm not sure, I don't know about you, I'm not sure I'm interested. The coach's kid is not sure. I think I'll watch that opening ceremony. See Snoop Dogg carry the flag. Oh, the torch, I mean. Oh, goodness heavens, I said flag. Oh my, that would be something. No, the torch. Now, there's something very wonderfully funny about Snoop. I hope he can keep it out in front of him. Oh boy. Snoop Dogg. Yep. So, let me see. Meredith, when she was little, she said it was very important what you put on each side of your butt. And of course, we went, she was 6, I think. I think we were your mom's, Julie, your mom's. Julie won't get on camera, just so you know. So it's important to, what you put on each side of your butt. And we asked them, what could that mean? And she said, well, like today it's raining, and a lot of the kids I know are going to say, I wanted to go swimming, but it's raining. And I'm going to say, it's raining, but I'm going to curl up with my book. How come all of us, and then once again I go back to those faces that look like, I don't know what dragons, wolves, something terrible. Well, wolves aren't terrible. I'm still. Here's a man gave his 4 years. It doesn't matter if you agree or disagree with his policy. There were people who were on this panel. They were saying, why didn't he tell the truth? He's sick. He's an ill man. Why didn't he? Yeah, that's what we want. We want the President of the United States to get up there and say, I'm not running for the presidency because, yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, that would be good. Yep. Hey, my Pittsburgh Pirates are sneaking up on second place. And they're so fun. They're just like Pittsburghers, but if any of you are Pittsburghers, I don't know if you are, but I am. And the whole team is made up as if they went out into the different districts of Pittsburgh and picked players. They're just Pittsburghers. Yeah, what's this say? Oh, when we were kids, we lived in this neighborhood on Neshannock Avenue. The town only has 1,200, so that's a neighborhood. Anyway, we didn't have a TV. Nobody in town. Well, there were only maybe 5 TVs in town. And we'd go next door to Leroy Anderson because he had a TV. And every Friday night, all us kids would get, there were 2 shows that we got to watch. One was You Asked For It, where people would send in, do you remember that? Some of you? They'd send in something they want to see that's unusual. And then You Asked For It. And then they'd show this unusual thing. And the other one was I Remember Mama. And it was this sweet family show, and Mama, was she Norwegian or Swedish or something? I forget. I need a slurp. But those were the 2 shows we got to watch. We'd wait till each Friday. That was before, and then on would come the test pattern. Some stayed to watch the test pattern. Yeah. Vivi loves to fish. Julie feeds the fish every day, and Vivi heads down, and she just loves to see Julie feed the fish. And the fish are now coming. They see Julie coming. And now is that my phone? Oh, let's see who's calling. Oh, it's a spam from healthcare. We'll have to wait on that one. Yeah, I have a call into healthcare. That's good. Let's see. I can't read my own writing. We had a wonderful visit from we've been having former students come to visit. It's been just such a joy, and they come in with their kids, and this one was the Bodie Langs, Andrew and Katie Bodie Lang. Katie has a book out, Andrew has a book out, and their daughter Clara, and Clara's 9, going on 37, and she just sort of took over, and she and Meredith made a whole thing, a crown for Julie, beautifully drawn on by Clara, and then we had a ceremony out on the porch, and it was delightful. And Clara would say things like, well, I think the robe needs to be moved just a little bit more to the left, and that sort of thing. It was, and very mature. Would you mind making me some lemonade? And you don't mind at all, do you? No, not when that happens. Have you seen the Keb Mo? What's it called? How does he say it?
Put a woman in charge.
Put a woman in charge. Put a woman in charge. It's a blues song. It's really great. And it's just so good. It's so good. By the way, I'm the Grateful Dead header. Yes, we have a lot of flowers, and I like to go out every day, and I am the Grateful Dead header. Julie's giving me the signal. She's the director, and I'll call them back later. We'll save some of these fabulous notes for next time. Although we did pretty well. There was a heron way up in the tree. Wow, was that something? Well, let's go to the circus, This is the time of year when the great thing about the circus is it comes to town and they put it all up in one day, in the morning, and it's just the whole town is interrupted. It's like a parenthesis. And then the circus leaves. And then the town goes back to being the town. And in this collection, Practicing to Walk Like a Heron, there's a whole section on the circus. And the editor at first said, this poems about the circus have nothing to do with the rest of the book. And I said, yeah, that's what the circus does. And she went, of course. So this poem is The Balloon Man. There's always before and after the show somebody, the balloon man. The balloons float red, blue, green, yellow. Planets swaying in an orbital pause above his head. A string, they're linked to gravity. His fist, the center of their universe. They're for sale. The show's over. The crowd emptying out, wandering toward him. $1 for a plain one, $1.50 for a clown's face, an elephant on a stool or a wire walker. He barks their need for a last chance souvenir as the roustabouts pull down the poles and the tent comes down like a last heaved breath. Nearly everyone passes him by. A few fathers succumb. He looks up into the moon's light, bright above the sawdust, and wonders, what is a balloon? What big cat does it keep from clawing the whip handle? Suddenly his sky turns black, clouds drawing themselves across the stars. He thinks this must be how the great Rollo felt that night in Cincinnati when he lost his grip, spinning into an anarchy of flips, somersaulting down into the dust. He sees his fist open, watches the balloons float toward the vanishing moon. Take care, try to be cheerful. Be kind. Thanks.